Yeah, not sure if you have noticed, it is FreeFly window opened right now, Robot Space Industries, where you can fly for free. How does that work? Yeah, in order to be able to fly inside the verse, you need to have an account, an RSI account that is for free. You do not spend any money, not at all. How does that work? You go on robotspaceindustries.com/en/enlist, and then here you create your account. But most important is this here, that you enter this referral code, because that will give you some additional starter money inside the verse. And we already did that. We already did this free account, and we want to have a look how that looks like. So this is the very first time we start up Star Citizen, the game launcher. It looks pretty empty. To unlock your friends list, yeah, we don't have any friends yet. Select a primary residence in the persistent universe. Yeah, persistent universe, all capital letters, is a name, has nothing to do that it is persistent, and probably also not have anything to do with a universe. So we do as it says. Oh, then biotic cop. We can create a character, and today we go with Melia. Melia is one of our crew member, and there she is. Probably load. Yeah, this is how she looks, and then we need to rename the character in our bio corp app. So yeah, female, accept, saving. This is, by the way, here on this side. Does it work? No, doesn't work. Okay, so a response was never confirmed from the host. What does that mean? Okay, can we do the tutorial? Should we do the tutorial? Probably not. For us, it is a waste of time. They say 30 minutes. But we've heard that if you do this tutorial, you will get an extra armor. Yeah, and that extra armor is that one that you will have during this so-called tutorial, and that will stick to your account afterwards, because from the tutorial over to the game itself, it's basically seamless. And now we have a screen issue here. We need to close and restart. Yeah, this has nothing to do with Robot Space Industries nor with CIG. This is the fault of our side, because we have 3 monitors and one was flickering, so we powered off and on, and that kind of damaged our window profile. We are restarting. As we said, FreeFly up until September the 2nd, and everything what we do today we do without spending any IRL money. And we have a certain idea what we are going to do, because we already know what ships are free to fly, and one is a capital ship. Yeah. We wouldn't say that she's a model, but kind of cute. All right, accept. We skip the tutorial. Yeah, monitor is flickering again. So what do we choose? We choose new beverage. test. Confirm. You can choose one of these 4 locations as seen before. Lorville, that is the most center planet in the star system Stanton. Then the second one is probably Arcop. It is the smallest orbit, one planet, a trash can with 2 moons. And it is the closest to the Pyro gateway, that is the gateway over to the other star system, Pyro. And the other one would be Crusader. It's a little bit more further out. The beauty of Horizon Crusader is it is the city in the cloud. Yeah, as you know from Asian mythology, or what the name is, don't know. And the fourth one, the most outer orbit in Stanton system, is Microtech. A lot of people choose Microtech because most of the YouTubers, influencers and streamers, they choose New Babbage, Microtech, as the starter location. They promote that planet as a starter location because it looks great. Yeah, it looks awesome. But there are downsides to Microtech because the weather is bad. And yeah, you think, how does weather have an impact on our game style? Yeah, I can tell you. So once the game is loaded, we have a check on what kind of ship we have. And here you see all the ships that are available for free to fly. As we said, we don't have pledged any ship. So the Asgard is the best ship you can have as a hauler. It has 180 SEUs cargo capacity gridded, and most of the commodity shops offer you 180 SEUs of commodities. So you can batch buy one commodity at one location and deliver that to the selling location, and you do a complete trading run with one ship because it has this 180 cargo capacity. The Anvil Gladiator is a bomber listed. It's a fighter ship. It has no cargo capacity. Makes kind of sense. The Drake Vulture is a salvage ship. Yeah, salvage, light salvage. It has listed 12 SEUs gridded cargo capacity. The Esperia Prowler Utility is one of the newest ship in the verse. It only has 32 SEUs. And yeah, it's easy to start out with the Prowler if you want to go into the freight stuff, hauling stuff, trading stuff. But this ship is really expensive for what it is if you spend IRL money. Yeah, when you pledge for the Esperia Prowler Utility, it costs way too much for 32 SEUs cargo capacity. You can spend a little bit more for the Anvil Asgard, but you will get opportunities. 350 IRL probably. It is very expensive for a virtual spaceship, but if you are into Star Citizen, if you engaged into what they offer on their online service platform, then this is a ship to go, especially when you want to do industrial cargo stuff like that. And if not, if you want to do dogfighting, combats and whatnot, then an Anvil Gladiator would be probably the better choice. Or, yeah, from this list is the Gladiator. And the Ursa Medivac is a medical vehicle, ground vehicle. You cannot fly with that. The Razer is a racing ship, a small snob fighter. And the Zeus ES for expedition, has 32 SEUs, the same as the Esperia Prowler. And what we want to do is we want to take out the Polaris, but before we do that,
visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, as you can see, we are here in a large hangar because they expect that we will take out the Polaris. And this is how we look here. Gotta say, nice curves, but other than that, yeah, not so much. And when we see the inventory. We are here in the inventory. You cannot see it, it's on the screen. We have nothing here, absolutely nothing here.
Welcome
So
to the
we
ASUS
take
vehicle
out
retrieval
the
system.
Prowler utility. Up until now, we've never flown the Prowler utility, and we want to have a look.
Please
What's
visit
happening?
us. Welcome.
We want to
the
have a
ASUS
look into
vehicle
the
retrieval
Prowler
system. Your
utility.
vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Bye.
Yeah. Tell us if you can hear us okay. We have no audio here. Can we do some audio? Can we do some audio check? Mic check 1, 2. Yeah, because the level of the mic looks like as if it would capture the surround audio from the computer, from our network attached storage. It's a little bit loud, but seems to be okay. So it takes quite a while, but this is a large hanger, very large hanger. And this is our very own first look onto the Prowler utility in game. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It looks like some sort of a mosquito. Mosquito-like. Can we... Yeah, this is what we wanted. Somewhat of a mosquito-like. And it is, what was it, listed as medium ship? And yeah, I mean, this is how medium ships look like. This is enter the ship. There is a cargo bay, a button. Okay. This is the mag plate. The mag plate is the official name of the cargo grid. There is a ladder. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks awesome. You see all these details. Visually, absolutely stunning. Where is the ladder? Here? No, it's on the other side. Then at the end, there is a ramp access. You need to be careful here. Yeah, this red light, awesome. This is the interior weapon rack. What is this? A seat? this is not the seat, this is the ladder. Enter the ship. Look at these details, all these metal rails everywhere. And this animation, it's awesome. Is there an upper deck? Is this a climbing ladder? Yeah. What's up here? Open. Ship components. Ship components. More ship components. Okay, nice and neat. More ship components, and this is the pilot seat. So the question is, what is down here? This is the exit. This is enter. This is kind of like a drop. It's not a seat, but a drop seat. 3 of them. Oh, this is awesome. Here you can place stuff. Can we try that? Helmet on. Then helmet off. Carry. Yeah, place. This is nice. 3 compartments for physicalized items. This is the co-pilot seat. Let's see if we can fly this thing with the co-pilot seat. Okay, interesting. We don't see anything from the outside. Ooh, look at that. This is interesting. Yeah, this is really alien-like. So power on. Wow. Engines on. Okay, that works. And hangar also works. We can open up the hangar. Hangar opens. And we can fly. Oh, this is awesome. So you do not need to climb all the time up there. And this is the ship, how it looks like. We opened... Yeah, it looks like the face hug. We're up. Awesome. VTOL activated. No visual VTOL. And look at this beautiful RATHON microtech. Look at this beautiful weather. Yeah, most of the time it's not that beautiful weather, but it's nice to have that on our very first day here. And there you see an 890 jump. Oh, you can right click and that locks. Yeah, this is capital class ship. Someone parked it here. Maybe to show off, I'm not sure. Alright, so... Turbo boost. Yeah, over there is a Polaris. It is moving. Top right you see 62 meters per second. And of course we are VTOL active, let's say. Yeah, something like 220 meters per second in atmosphere in nav mode. It is slow. But we gotta say the Polaris is slower. This is Polaris, capital ship. Very, very big. Yeah, it looks like the 890 jump is actually flying. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Maybe a rookie like we are. First day in the world, flying the biggest ship, having no idea what we're doing. Okay, T for radar. There is a constellation coming in with 180 meters per second. There is no idea what that is. Another, no, this is the same like before. This is the ASUS MK something. C1. That's nice. And over there. Yeah. But we want to go up there to this one. Can you see that? This is a space station called Port Tresla. Elevated 6 kilometers above ground, and as you can see, our speed is constantly increasing since atmosphere is not that dense anymore. Yeah, I got to say, up until now, it flies smooth and silent. Yeah, very, very silent. We do not see where we sit. This is also interesting. Because that means that what we see here is not a window. Glass window where we see what's outside. No, this is something like LED panel, we would say. And that LED panel shows us what's outside. I mean, it's not necessarily LED, it's just, you know what I'm saying, technology wise. Touched. Yeah, it feels like as if it's taking quite, but this is nice. How fast are you in the co-pilot seat and out of the co-pilot seat? This is awesome. It probably would take, when Nomadic does a ship review, he's standing 10 steps behind the ship. Let's do this. Can we do that? Scroll down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 steps behind the ship, behind the legs, basically the rear legs. And from here, speeding in, we do not count, but afterwards we can measure on the timestamp. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Almost, yeah, but there is an internal storage. Less than 20 seconds. Definitely less than 20 seconds. This is awesome. But the interaction with the ship is a little bit slow, gotta say. It takes too much time to get off the seat, and it takes too much time to get in the seat. But beside that, open storage, nice. 300k, it's not that big, but it is something. Can we open the ladder? Yes, we can. So we can basically even hop up faster. So we are, for a particular reason, up here in Port Tresler, we want to buy something. And this is the other thing. When you use our referral code as shown at the beginning, can we re-show? Desktop, can we show you here? If you use this referral code as shown here, you will get 70,000 starter money in the game. Back in the day, it was 20. But yeah, consider inflation happened. So 50k is due to the inflation, not that much, but it is 70k. 70k. I mean, how many hours or days you need to work that you have 70,000 on your IRL bank account? And we start out with that. And so we go over here to the elevators. And top level is the cargo center. And we want to buy stuff, and since we see that we have that much money.
Aaron Khalil, you needed in staging C2. Aaron Khalil, staging Charlie 2.
Hey, get out. Hurry. Yeah, someone is living here. Maybe this guy. And he has glasses.
Priority dispatch. Tommy Metro Baker's Inn, Charlie.
Here at the cargo services, we want to buy a tractor beam, multi-tool, plus tractor beam, small one, and a big one. Now we spent, whoa, 12,000, no, more, 19,000, 21,000, yeah, mathematics. It's already late. Oh, what else can we buy? We need to have something where we can carry some drinks. As you can see here, cruise. We want to have some drinks. That means we need to have a backpack. But these yellow ones, they don't really look appealing, but yeah. Then here we need to have a torso in order to mount. Okay, we can go for the white armor at least. And then backpacks. Cheapest there is. Alright. Then over here is the rentals. Every Leo station has a rental terminal here. But because we have a FreeFly, a free account, it doesn't really matter if we rent ships, because we already have free ships available and we have a great list of opportunities. So we mount that armor piece. I think this is the one you will get when you do the tutorial. Then the backpack, multi-tool with the attachment and the big one. Okay. Now we have the backpack mounted. We can buy some drinks. Over here. And here we go. We already know cruise looks, and here we say it goes directly into our backpack, and we will buy 10 or 11. Okay, and when we check our inventory in our backpack is now 11 crooks looks. Now we are ready. We do not need guns and weapons and whatnot for what we have in mind. And what we do is we set. Oh, looks good. Black, golden, red. What we do is we set our respawn point here in the medical center to Port Tresler, just in case when we die or incapacitated we want to respawn, regenerate it here on Port Tresler. So we do not need to, from New Babbage City, ride with the tram to the spaceport and from there out of atmosphere. Ship still here. I kind of like the paint. Looks good. So when we check our health in our Mobi, we can go to health. Here we see our health 100%. If we hurt ourselves or get shot or whatnot, this will reduce. And here we got the hydration, the water level 100%, hunger, energy 100%. And that cruise looks we just bought will help us to maintain these two factors. And the suit is 100% okay, no damage, no nothing, everything is okay. Alright, so then pressing F2, that opens up the map in the MobiGlass app. In the MobiGlass. The MobiGlass is kind of like the new smartphone here. And here we have contracts. And as a free account, we have plenty of contracts available. And we choose Microtech because we are on Microtech, and here we need to transport 3 SEUs of material to Port Tresler, where we are right now. And it says SMCA8, no idea where that is, but we have a map app. Or maybe we need to go into the ship first. Yeah, visually the interior, it looks super amazing.
Welcome aboard the Microtech team. I'm Asta Remington, but most folks call me Remy. I'll support you collecting these resources as efficiently as possible. Let's get to work.
Alright, let's get to work. So SMC8. Now we are in the ship. We can use the map SMCA8. Route there. Okay. Open up the hangar. Press Alt N for open the hangar. U for power. I for engines. Space for takeoff. N for gear. In. And K for VTOL off. So VTOL has no effect on this ship. And B for nav mode, switching nav mode. And with this nav mode we can travel fast. So the drive is spooled, now it's calibrating, you see top to the left, and now we can jump. Yeah, and now we are here. And collect materials. Okay, 25 kilometers. This is the length of Manhattan. 25 kilometers. The Big Apple from top to bottom. To Long Island up to Hell's Kitchen and even further. So we speed in here a bit. 1110 meters per second in nav mode out of atmosphere. Is it just us, or is the visual from the outside kinda limited?
Landing gear down.
Alright. So there are elevators. Whoa, did you see that? Wow. Engines off. Everything open. So this is a downside of this ship. When you toggle open all door, you open the rear ramp. That means people can get inside this ship. Alright, not sure if you can hear it, but there are heavy winds. And there they are, 3 boxes. Pressing 5 for the utility tool. Press another 5 for the other utility tool, but we used the small one by now. And there should be a grid, and there is a grid. So we can attach these boxes to the grid. It's like firing a gun, scrolling for traverse the box further away from us or closer. So this is it. Now back to Tresla. It has guns. Are these laser cannons? A mixture. Laser cannons and yeah, light strike deadbolts. Alright, follow the yellow diamond. It's a little bit laggy. There, station spawns in. Streams in. So you can press shift for afterburner, and that will accelerate the ship faster to max speed, but once it's on max speed you cannot increase speed unless you jump like this.
Quantum travel complete.
That should be...
Shields on.
Oh, 100 seconds for hangar. Yeah, there seem to be too many people here on the shot. Look, this one is actually docked properly. But it's on the starboard. Yeah, just don't crash because we are a little bit impatient here.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear.
And by the way, we fly mouse and keyboard. Still. Alright, so where did we have the boxes? We have the boxes on the right side, so we fly closer to the elevator. Oh, these stupid elevators. Always a pain. So we scroll up. Fire, fire, scroll down, scroll up. And place the box on the grid. R hold, R hold for retract or whatnot. Lower, and here we got the check-in of the boxes. 3 SCUs, all green, all good. Objective complete, 1 of 1. Objective complete, 1 of 1. Objective complete, 1 of 1, and that means contract complete. Yeah. And this is what we do on the other orbits as well.
Thanks for that. Been a rough one today. More failures than successes so far. Wish all our contractors handled their business like you.
So fiction-wise, it's basically pretty poor. We need to bring some resources from Microtech's orbit to Microtech's, let's say, capital city like New Babbage or Tresla, which is the space station above New Babbage. And I can show you where New Babbage is. So we come out of the hangar, and when you look down, we should see somewhere New Babbage. Because the other way around was possible. When we had been in the city and looked up, we saw a space station.
Shields on. Shields off.
Maybe we need to get closer.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, the capital city you can recognize. Here you see all these triangles. These are jumpable location on the planet. And over there, this Pentagon is the capital. The Pentagon is the capital of every planet, and this is how it looks like from above. And over there to the right is the spaceport where we took off. And we haven't been into the city yet, but we will go there not now. Because when we check the contracts now available, we unlocked Resource Drive Microtech. We go to offers and see now Resource Drive Microtech, and here we got way more contracts available than we have here, for example, for Hurston, R-Corp, and Crusader, right? And as you can see, money-wise, we have now 150k on our bank account. That is an increase of 100k for these 3 boxes. 102 to be precise. And so we do that on every orbit to unlock all contracts for all orbits. Jump. Yes, we can. 57 gigamiles.
Hi, this is Denver Samuels. I'm a contract liaison with Crusader. Thank you so much for helping us and the Empire through these trying times.
Yeah, can't see. The planet is showing up slowly.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Daimar is a moon of Crusader, and Crusader, they say, has the same size as Uranus. And you see these details over there? The shadows of the mountains. Awesome. Looks like as if there is a ship upside down. Oh, too fast, too... Okay, what is... Someone is moving boxes. Or at least tries.
Engines off.
Yep, this elevator is bugged. This elevator is bugged. We cannot lower the elevator. because there is material that is not ours. And we cannot detach, so yeah. So the elevators, they didn't fix the elevators. That's poor. That's poor. Abandon this contract and take another one. Deacons. Yeah. So they do fake contracts here. First they say deacons and now it's somewhere else. That's why we can abandon contracts, because in the legal fiction, when you change a contract afterwards, you have no obligation anymore to that contract.
I'm really sorry you weren't able to complete this contract, but I understand. We all get busy. Hi, this is Denver Samuels. I'm a contractor liaison with Crusader. Thank you so much for helping us and the Empire through these trying times.
Shields off. Landing gear.
So more or less 90 degrees is a vertical takeoff. Where do we need to pick up the boxes? It's just where we came from. Abandon. So, deacons? Okay, at least somewhere else. Doesn't really matter where, just somewhere else. So where's the yellow one? Over there.
Just received the ping that you were pulling out of the contract. I don't really know. Hey, it's okay. We'll figure out something. Hi, this is Denver Samuels. I'm a contractor liaison with Crusader. Thank you so much for helping us and the Empire through these trying times.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, Yela is another moon of Crusader, and it is very close to Grimhex. Grimhex is kind of like the last resort for criminals. It is the only one place here in Stanton that offers criminals hangars. So we be a little bit aware of pirates or whatnot. So 5 kilometers and then turn off nav mode. Glide into it and then go down.
Docking initiated.
Gear down.
Denied. Landing gear.
Always turn off engines, especially on the moons, because it might be, hey there, Blue Saber, I highly bet you fly a Saber. Is the Saber a fighter ship? Do you know that? Okay, gear down. We've been told that the product utility has a built-in tractor beam. Maybe we try that one out. Yeah, you do not need to work precise when you have a grid. As soon as you see the outline, and even not. Alright, cargo bay, close. I mean visually, absolutely stunning. Blue Saber, still there. And now to Seraphim. Yeah, that's probably on the other side of the moon. Let's see if we get a route. Oh, look. Copper. Free copper.
Landing gear. Engines off. Landing complete.
Didn't we close? No, we did. How to get out? Where is the button? Okay. So there is a box. There's a box. And there's another one. So how so then here we should have 1, 2, and the other one probably on the other side. Yeah, you do not need to, even even when it's closed, the box is attached. Yeah, you can see it over there. It is attached. You do not need to open. Yeah, this is, we would say it's a bug, but it's a nice bug. Good to know.
Engines on. Landing gear up.
Yeah. Over here, over marker.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, top left you see the quantum fuel 1.32 of 2.25. We are almost halfway through and then we need to refuel. But we will refuel as soon as we are in the space station. So this is Seraphim Station. And the hangars are to the left side. Another Polaris. So when you are 10 kilometers distance, you can request hangar. And it is on the left side. Just be aware there are station turrets, don't fly into it. Okay, so once landed, press F2 for the Mobi. Then here, landing, tap. Here we can refuel, quantum, refuel, hydrogen, restock the guns and repair. So we crashed a little bit, we do that all. And then let the minions do the work here in the station and we unload. Okay, so animation doesn't work. And probably to offload we need to open. Do we? Yes. Because it's kind of shielded from the exterior, makes sense. So we need to open to unload. So 3 boxes of the contracts are on the elevator, but there's another box here. So we store the 4 SU boxes here for later, because now only the 1 SU box are relevant. And as soon as we lower the elevator, we will see on the right side what's in the warehouse, and we have these 4 SUs in the warehouse, and the other 1 SU boxes are gone because they are delivered to the contractor, and that's why objective complete, contract complete. All right, and we redo.
Well, everything looks in order, so let me get you paid. But the most valuable reward is knowing that you help people today.
Yeah, do we get paid? Yeah, 250. That's amazing. This is so easy to make. Easy starter money in the verse. And non-violent, absolutely non-violent, just wait. Waiting queue, oh god. Someone is outside. So we go to R-Corp. It's another orbit, obstructed of course. But we can take a contract already for the R-Corp orbit. It's basically the same. So you see, each of these contract 100k. There are 4 planets, 4 orbits. It means 400k in a casual starter session. You do not need to know much about Star Citizen and how the handling is. I mean, of course, you need to know how to move around. This is the WASD key as usual. And the same. And the same goes for maneuver. Fly the ship. It's the same. W for forward, space for upwards, control for down. Q and E is roll. Left and right is move lateral. N for retract or extract gear. B for switching to nav mode. And you see our target is behind Crusader. And that means we need to fly somewhere else first.
Great!
Or we...
You're going to help us out with getting resources. The market's going crazy thanks to Addison's big research push, and our corp's trying... Hold on for 1 sec. Yeah? Just tell them to wait. Sorry, it's a bit crazy here today. Anyway, you're gonna be great. Oh, and I'm Altiano, by the way. Okay, bye!
Okay. Our cop, the lady who manages the contracts over there. 42 gigamiles. Yeah, these are distances.
Quantum travel engaged.
fuel. 75%. Shields on. Shields off. Quantum travel complete.
We can jump directly to the moon. We do not need to go to the planet first. But what we see here is the cooldown of this default quantum drive is pretty slow.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, haven't noticed that we are not really in the game.
Quantum travel complete.
Pick up. Yeah, that's what we meant. It is takes way too much time to cool down.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright, here the same thing. We go there and land, pick up 3 boxes, and if we find more, we will pick up more, of course. With T you can target. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. To see what ships are down there. That's what we did before on the other.
Shields on.
We glide. Don't give any input. Gear down, that slows down as well. And here we see, this looks like as if someone is loading boxes. That is a good sign. That means elevator is working. And we hear the box is moving, so someone is actively doing something. So this is interesting. Tobii eye tracker doesn't work as soon as we are walking. We could steal boxes, of course, but we don't do that. We help. In order to get our 3 boxes. Yeah, he's moving boxes. Citizen unknown. Oh, look, he doesn't want to have these boxes. Interesting. That would mean boxes for us. We will gladly take that 1 box. Colundum. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is your box over there. F12 for Citizen Unknown. This is your 4SU box over there. You want to have it, or I'll take it? Okay, he doesn't want. I don't care. Is he afraid? Is he afraid if we steal the boxes? You see this building with this red antenna? In here are commodity terminals where you can buy stuff for trading. Hey there. And we can see astatine. Can we buy astatine? No, UEX Corp doesn't work anymore. Astatine. Where can we sell for 1,600? That would be 300 up to 400 plus. To Magnus Gateway. Yeah, that is on the other side. In the other star system, we focus on this resource drive thing. Yeah, look, he was afraid, too afraid to load the boxes. Okie dokie. Haven't noticed how big this ship is. Should be a medium-sized ship. This time we loaded the boxes to the left side of the ship. So we placed the ship closer to the elevator, facing left side. Yes. Here as well, we got an extra box that will be stored here. Let's run here with the visuals. Lower contract, perfect. And then what do we have left? Hurston is the last one. And as you already can see here, RCOP 10, Microtech 10, Crusader 10. And that means RCOP is accepted already. And now we go to Hurston. Admin. Yeah, bottom left you can see water level and energy. It dropped a bit.
All right. Our corp appreciates you completing your delivery and...
Oh, crap. Sorry, I have to take this other call.
Hello. My name's Aldous Carmichael. I'm with Hurston Dynamics Contractor Relations Department. Your assistance will assure Hurston rises to the Senate's challenge. You will be required to execute this contract in a timely fashion to avoid litigation. Get to it.
Okay.
Launch complete. Shields off. Landing gear up.
Yeah, medium angle. Obstructed from the station. Or is it?
Auto travel engaged.
Yeah, that is Lorville, the light over there, but we go to Admont, which is just outside of the city. And these clouds look like as if there is heavy rain down below. Yeah. Water droplets already? Yeah, do you see that? Oh, heavy rain. Down there is Admont. Yeah, T for target. Ship doesn't move. Planetary site, we can turn off nav mode 2 kilometers away. Glide a little. There is an empty pad.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
It doesn't really rain. Yeah, I could have landed better. Okay, question is, what is with this iron? Can we do something with it? No idea. We take it with us. Now it starts raining. Right on time. We are leaving.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
It's interesting. The afterburner has only a very small area in the green, and then it already starts getting red immediately. Everest Harbor. Yeah. Looks like a Polaris Polestar, and it's not.
Shields on.
500 seconds. What? Yeah, we do not like to wait. We will go to Lowville.
Engage. Quantum travel complete. Quantum
So in the city we are looking for a blinking light. Yeah, a tiny little light that indicates where the spaceport in the city is. Only 100 seconds.
Warning.
Did that just try to get into the hangar? Yeah. Oui.
Docking denied. Landing gear down.
Three boxes, 3 SUs, perfect. Objective complete. Objective complete. Contract complete. Here top left in the map app of your mobile glass, you can press F2 to get into the map immediately, and top left you can type in whatever you want. It is a full text search, so you do not need to type from the beginning. You can type in anything. I mean, you can take 8, for example, that works, and then you either click and it calculates, and then click route, and as soon as you get the orange line, that means the route
Saw
is
your delivery
plotted.
come through. Could have been a little more efficient on your delivery, but a win's a win.
Yeah, it's not our fault that it took so long. It is just, look at that, just left the hangar and we are online. This is a bug, because we ain't high enough actually. We are still in atmosphere, but that only works on Hurston, that we can jump from here. Yeah, it looks really like a face hugger.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Someone is attacking us. Yeah, someone is trying to jamming. We can show that we do not have anything on us. Or we go into fight mode. Yeah, would have preferred not to.